There are colors made to cover redness and blue, which means that if you had to cover body art or tattoos, that you could. These warm colors are more for blue. And the second row, mellow yellow, is something that my father designed in the early 60s to cover redness, skin irritation, sunburn, sunburn nose, zits, acne, that kind of thing. There's a brand new series for olive and brown skin tones right here. This is called Mojave, and there's 11 colors. So these are made to adjust foundations for the olive or brown skin tone, or you could conceal with it as well. There are a 5-stack of the concealers for fair skin tones, and blue, which means that if you had to cover body art or tattoos, that you could. These warm colors are more for blue, and the second row, mellow yellow, is something that my father designed in the early 60s to cover redness, skin irritation. Concealer wheels. Okay. I want you to know that the texture has been improved. I personally thought there were two. The Bella is on top, and this one is based on a French powder called the Claire, and then we have a totally clear one that's called colorless. And then the bottom is the Mojave. So we made an entire line for olive and brown skin tones. It started out just with pressed powder. And then after we made these pressed powders, I thought, oh, maybe we can make some foundations too. So, and then we made some concealers to go along with it, and then there's loose powder. And I think here you might, if you needed to press powder, it's... Oh, okay. Okay.
Thank you.
With a concealer first, it's up to you, obviously. So you know what I usually say is, gee, I thought I would give her a little under eye highlight and bless you. Gesundheit.
Danke.
Yeah. There are a few German words that we in America would use, all the time. So I actually use the lightest, right? I think somebody who was really fair could be a big mistake. I hope not. Obviously, well, I brought my little spatulas, but I didn't get them out yet for you guys. Well, I went to the olive. I went to a color called Shinsei Fair, and it has a little olive to it, which could be important here so that I don't make her look like a ghost. And And this is 30% pigment. That series, and these sell for a more reasonable price. And so I think I will put that down and just switch. So how long have you been studying makeup?
Since
2 months. Well, the nice, and then there's a clear powder called the neutral set, and then if you're doing a geisha or a special white face, this is powder with white pigment. So. So this is the Cameo. It has just a little bit of a peachy tone. And this is called a fresh coral. It's a new color. When I did the TV run through her over the lid, and so I did too. We have a new concentrated eyeliner. It's called eye definer. It's not the gel. Gel is very popular. It's very good. It's very durable. The gel. And some people, well, anyway, it's very popular. This has silica in it, which is the same thing as this matte powder that you tried. Run through her over the lid, and so I did too. We have a new concentrated eyeliner. It's called eye definer. It's not. Okay, this is taupe. Well, I was very pleased that, obviously, I think you can tell, that I was pleased that it's more comfortable working into a mirror, but I have to pretend that what I'm doing here. And of course, practice. If I did here every day for a week or 6 shows, you know, I would get better. I would just do everything faster. So I went to the dark brown, which is called it's more comfortable working into a mirror, but I have to pretend that you can send your resume to Toronto. They do hire international makeup artists. Well, let's see. This is azalea, and you know, these can be applied wet or dry. These are very durable. Just don't. Okay, this is Schwarz eyeliner. Schwarz. This is. I said that we recently adopted a new pigment, a new darker pigment, and so I think you'll be happy with it. Okay, so you could be sitting here and you're saying, what was the... Anybody ever use a clear? Not very many companies make them, but you can use it on a beard. You could also use a final seal or liquid set on a beard to shape it. This is the Vela pressed powder. The one that looks like it's white is really clear. There's dry Lumiere called Grand Color, and then there's Lumiere Cream. There's also a powder that can be used as fairy dust or highlight, or mixed with Liquicet to make a body paint, face paint. There's 8. We have 8 lip glosses, but 5 in the stack. Okay, this is the clear. So, a mascara. They make these little lash separators with the metal. So shall we could all get a group picture over here. We want a group picture, or you know, that's